Morning. So, excuse the bedhead. I wanted to tell you about a consult I did this week with a lovely little kind of collie doodle called Toby. He's a brilliant dog, really good with his mum, really good recall. But he doesn't like dogs coming up to his rear end, and he will react and get a bit angry about it. So I did a little session with him, and all through the session, whenever we saw a dog approaching, I would call him to one side, out of the way, and we'd do some training games, which he was brilliant at, absolutely brilliant. He responded perfectly. But there were lots of times where other people with their dogs allowed their dogs to approach him, and I would say to them, please call your dog back, and they wouldn't or they couldn't. And it did result in a couple of incidences where Toby did in fact turn around and have a little grumble at their dogs. And most people on the main part took it okay and they understood. But one did say, well, why isn't he on a lead? Now, having him on a lead would have made no difference because he was under control. He was with me. We were out of the way and we were communicating. Had he been on a lead, it wouldn't have made any difference to his behaviour. He would have been exactly where he was. So by putting him on the lead, we may well have just created more anxiety for him. He'd have had less choice. And when things get really tense and really bad, the danger is always that he could redirect on the person holding the lead out of frustration. So I urge people to be mindful when they're walking their dogs and make sure you are able to recall your dog back and away from other dogs, particularly away from people and dogs that are doing their best to help their dogs in certain situations. If you want to learn a good recall, come and see me. Anyway, that's Muttley saying it's time to go. Thank you. Bye.